Hello guys and welcome back for video 8 and congratulations if you've just picked up the Argo. It was a hell of a fight, a scenario I actually enjoyed. Today we're going to be talking about where you should go, what things you should pick up first and all that kind of business. Now it's been a while since I bought the Argo, and as you can see I've got everything kind of kitted out, but I can remember a few things from it. They split up into, there's 4 sections up top, so there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so it's 9 sections in total. The easiest one to talk to would be the recreations, and what these do generally is they just give morale. I think all of them just give morale. They're quite cheap if I remember rightly, and they don't take that long to build, I guess. And as you can see, with all those things fitted and some stuff I got, like from flying around in space, my morale is now as high as it's going to go. Morale is important, obviously. I think when you're in game, it gives you the upper hand. Precision shot is quite OP, as you saw in the last video. So getting to 50 as soon as you can is a bit of a priority, but if you're managing, it's not too much of a priority. I think your biggest problem is going to be the amount of time it's taken to repair mechs and the amount of time it's taken to repair or heal your injured characters. Now, the injured characters obviously can be negated a bit by having extra guys, or you can just save and load if you get an injury and just go down that route. But the medical bays, obviously, that's exactly what they do. You get +1 medical point and +2 medical points and lesser chance of death, etc. And as you can see up here, my current medical points are 12. So I think now when my guys get injured, they generally out for about 6 or 7 days instead of like 21 plus whatever I've seen in the past. So it helps out a great deal. And now I'm actually just flying through scenarios, and if I take a head injury, I'm not too bothered. I've got like 6 guys now. They're pretty far up the trees, so I'm not too bothered about taking an injury, and it saves all the saving and loading you have to do, because the loading time in this game is pretty atrocious. So the med bays, I'd say just keep it to last, or just whatever. I'd say I'd probably go for morale before I'd go for the medical bays. I don't think they give anything else I'm missing out here. No, just medical points. Obviously, mech bays, they give you an extra line or an extra bay. As you can see, I've got 3 here when it loads. There you go, I've got 3, but even though I've got 3, I still generally, I did have 5 mechs, but I just dumped one because I just wanted to move it around. Unfortunately, you can't move mechs around, you gotta like dump them and then refit them, so I do have an extra 011V that's supposed to go in that slot. I'll have to sort that out later on. So let's go back to it. Oh, by the way, the engineering tab just appears here when you get the Argo. So yeah, so the medical bays, they give you not the medical base, sorry, the mech bays. They give you an extra line so you can have more mechs if you so fancy it. But what they also do is they increase tech points, and the tech points obviously they decrease the amount of time it takes to repair a mech, which is friggin' awesome, and that's pretty much where you want to go straight off the bat, is just trying to lower that amount of time it takes for your mechs to get fixed. Some of these things, when you get to number 1, you can't go straight to number 2, or you have to upgrade some of these systems. Like I think to go from Mech Bay 1 to Mech Bay 2, you have to get like Power System 1, and these things are just, that's all they are really. They're just kind of crossovers. It's something you have to get if you want to go to the next level. I don't think they do anything in particular. It's the same with the structure. I don't think it does anything in particular. No, no. Repairs and refit, they're kind of linked with the mech bays. They give you tech points as well. +2 there, +3, +2, +2. So yeah, so they're all right actually. This is what I did first. I just got fed up of seeing my mechs, from minor damage, like overheat damage, being out of it for a good couple of days, and it just annoyed me a little bit. So I kind of ripped down here as fast as I possibly can, and then I think I left morale pretty much until the end. But I wouldn't do that now. I think if I did it differently, probably leave the med base a little bit. Actually, no, I left the training modules to last. What the training modules do is they allow guys to get experience, so they're quite handy, but they're not important. I think I played with 5 guys, and when one got injured, I just swapped her out, and I just left him repair himself, heal himself, whatever, naturally. Um, but if you can get to level 3 and you get a new guy in, not far, 30 grand total experience. I don't know how far up that is. It's quite a bit though. So he's pretty much just like training while you're flying around, and you can get him up to level 6, I think, something like that. On 4 trees, I'm not quite sure. But I left them to last, to be honest. I wasn't too bothered about it. The drive system allows you to jump through space at a faster speed, I think. That one doesn't. I'm pretty sure the next one does. Yeah, 20% travel time, which is quite cool, and 30% travel time, which is kind of cool early game to mid game, because those travel times are obviously an extra 50% off it. Would help with funds, but when you get to this point, travel time doesn't really become much of an issue. And lastly, the habitat pods. I think it's just mech warriors. Yeah, I mean, why would you have 16 mech warriors? And I don't think they do anything else. So leave them to last. Actually, I think that one just goes up to 8 mech warriors. I think I've only got 6 at the minute. So yeah, actually leave them to last. Yeah, go down there. Get your tech points up. Get your morale points up and your medical points up, and you're good to go. Obviously, some of them take longer than others. Some of them are quite expensive. I think the med bay ones are like 1 point something million, if I remember rightly, maybe even more. The recreation ones are quite cheap. The mech bays are pretty expensive, and I think 1 or 2 of these get expensive maybe at the end. So yeah. And that's pretty much it, really. That's your new ship when you're flying around in space. Obviously, it just takes time and a little bit of cash, but you'll be floating all your cash into this thing for the time being. So just keep your eye on that. Get those mechs in, get those blueprints in, sell those mechs, stick all your money in this, and then by the time you're finished with it, you guys are gonna be pretty friggin' deadly, to be honest with you. They're gonna tear through everything. And I've got my mech warriors at the minute, like pretty much full, 10s, and the 10, and the guy down here. I think this guy actually leveled up from not doing anything. I didn't play with him that much. So we're like, Commander? Service record. Deployments, there you go. Look, I only did 2 deployments with him, and he's already 655 so yeah, so that's pretty much that's where you need to be. And then once you got the Argo, obviously you can just float around, do secondary missions, get your mechs up. I think I'm only on the 5th campaign mission, so I'm going to put all my effort now into doing a campaign. I feel like I'm pretty strong. My mechs are quite high. Got a 90 tonner and an 85 tonner. The lost tech, when you get to the point where you're going to get the lost tech, things start to get pretty cool. You get 80 tonners from it and a 90 tonner. And when you're doing a lost tech mission, it's quite difficult actually. Well, I say difficult, but it's not difficult, but it's a little bit more challenging than usual. And try to get as much salvo from that mission as you can, because there's quite a lot of serious assault mechs that get thrown at you. So keep an eye out for as much salvage from that mission as you can, and I think that's where I am at the minute. So I think what I'm going to do now is, I hope the last 7 videos have really helped. I think I'm going to probably record the campaign missions from here on in. I won't be covering any kind of guides or tutorials. I'm just going to play it and just try to have a bit of fun with my mate when he comes around, and we'll see if I can get him to get a headset on as well, and we'll have some lulls while we're going through it. Okay, well, I hope everything's helped, and thanks for watching the videos, and thanks for putting up with me and my awesome Welsh accent, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Cheers, guys.